Welcome back, everyone. I am Spark, your Nintendo and Nindy games connoisseur, and I got a new hidden gem for you guys. The game actually has been out for quite a while. It released back in 2017. The title is Sine Mora EX. It's a 2D side-scrolling shoot 'em up, or shump as some like to say, adventure game with a very unique mechanic. So typically in video games, you would have a HP bar that when you take damage, it depletes, and once that bar is empty, your character dies. In this game, time is your ultimate factor. So as you kill enemies, you get time added to the counter. As you take damage, time is subtracted. So the goal is to keep time on your side. So let's check this out and see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. And if you guys enjoy the footage that you see here of the game, I would encourage you to head over to the Nintendo eShop and pick this one up, because it's currently on sale for $5.99 USD, and that sale will be ending very soon. So I would say head over there ASAP and hopefully you catch it. Let's go.
When you're born with the ability to travel through time, the first thing you must learn is that you cannot be in more than one place at the same point in time. Special though you may be, you are not immortal. You must give due consideration, not only to when and where you do things, but also what you do while there. The second thing to bear in mind is that your gift, like rage, is meaningless without power. Yet all power on Seoul lies in the hands of the Lail Empire. The Inkies have disregarded both principles. They labeled their rebellion an eternal war, though the resistance certainly failed to live up to that title. It all ended with the fall of Mirage Mountain.
Now, one thing I want to point out right off the bat that I can appreciate, it has voice acting. I was not expecting that, so that's a nice touch.
Cobalt King calling headquarters. 1200. 4. 76. 12. Beginning descent. Do you copy? Cobalt King calling headquarters. 1200. 4. 76. 12. Beginning descent. Do you copy?
Copy that, 1200. 4. 76. 12. Cobalt King.
Navigation says we're on target above the city. Countergravity anticipated. In 3, 2, 1, and it's a go.
All right, I have control. GG. All right. Of course, they're gonna take us through the traditional tutorial steps. Of course, we got this stuff already. We know it's all the same, at least in most games. And it's explaining the mechanics about shooting down enemies to add time to the counter. If you get hit or collide, you receive a time penalty. Each stage has several checkpoints where the timer is reset. Your time mass will be stabilized. Your goal is to get to the next checkpoint. Let's do that then. I'm liking the way it looks so far. It's real clean, and it's 60 frames per second. You guys, if you didn't know, I am a fan of the 60 FPS. I appreciate that more. Oh, I am not killing anybody. I'm talking too much. Let me get this time. I'm already messing up. Can't be doing that. We need the time. There we go.
Cobalt King to the pack. 2 Merensteins at 55.
Oh, I'm over here
I have to face them
glorifying 60 frames per second.
Copy that, Cobalt King.
I'm about to die.
22. There are 2 Merensteins at 55. No, 54.
All right, what's going on? Sub weapon is B. All right. All right, of course you use that on the particularly stronger enemies. All right. Get out of here.
That'll do it. Pack. Close up. Let's scatter this floating fortress around a little. Bellwether, 22 reporting. 21 and 9 have got my back. We'll smash against the break wall. I'll activate the time.
Bro, you are getting lit up. Can't say I didn't see that happening. Yeah, he was like just taking those bullets heads on. All right, we get to choose which way we want to go. For novice pilots, oh man. I guess we want to, let's take the advanced route.
Affirmative, 22.
If I die, I die.
Time capsule active. Let's go.
All right, time capsule is used with ZR. Weapon shield. Oh, that's cooperative. Oh, this game actually has 2-player. Okay, nice. You can slow down time during the next section. Okay, shooting down turrets is not mandatory. Okay. But you know, we're still going to do it a little bit because, you know, we can. Woo! This is slick. Very slick. Oh my God. I'm so focused right now. Try not to take any damage. GG. Yeehaw indeed. That was smooth. I gotta say, that was really, really impressive. So far, so good. Pick up the floating power-up tokens. Let's get it. I guess they all add something different. Was that it? We actually racked up, didn't we? You're able to upgrade your primary weapon in 9 steps. Primary weapon upgrades are permanent. Okay, however, if you get hit, your upgrade tokens will fly out of your airplane and you will be limited to a few seconds to recollect them before they disappear. Okay, so it's old school. Gotcha.
All present and accounted for. Pack. Close up and report. Cobalt King. Airspace in your zone is spick and span. Much obliged, Bellwether. Cobalt King to headquarters. 600, 4, 112, 12. In position. Half near to launch.
Copy that, 600, 4, 112, 12, Cobalt King. Arizona has successfully dropped the loop.
The fourth Unity. 3 bombs killed 664,000 Inkies that day, to the elated cries of nearly 2 billion citizens of the Empire. But this is also where I lost my son. He was the pilot of the Cobalt King, the bomber that carried the 4th bomb, the one that never dropped. He did the unthinkable. Unprecedented in the history of military aviation, he ignored his orders. According to the news, the co-pilot buried a bullet in my son's brain that very instant. An Imperial father would have been shattered to hear of this treason and struck dumb with shame. Me, I'm just a collaborationist father, a secondary citizen who resembles an Imperial father only in grief. I have not torn my clothes from my body in mourning. I have not apologized for the actions of my progeny. I have sworn revenge.
That's deep. That's deep. That's a man with convictions. He's sticking to the code. All right, this is chapter 1. Tutorial's over. Let's get into the game for real now.
We call it the Eternal War, but to be realistic, the bombing of Mirage Mountain all but wiped our nation off the map. Since the war broke out, more than 2 million Yankees have vanished without a trace. Imperial stormtroopers and collaborationist headhunters dragged them away, women, men, and children alike. The way we figure it, data in the Monita research base might point us to their location and how we may be able to help them. We shall take every measure, no matter how few our numbers may be.
So they're like the rebels. Well, if you look at it from like Star Wars perspective.
Ito, it's Driad. We're at the rift. Beginning descent.
Good luck, Akita. Activity in the confinement area is about what we expected. I'll make a little noise to draw their attention.
The game looks good, I must add. The visual style of this game is really impressive. I like it. Oh, I missed something. It was a token. Not necessary, but I would have liked to grab all of them. Oh man, you gotta focus on this baby. Oh, that was the checkpoint. Nice. That was actually pretty easy. That went smoother than I thought it would.
Hold on. I think I saw something strange.
Oh, that looks like a big boy. It's probably a boss.
What is it, Ito?
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm.
False alarm my ass.
Damn. How to sneak up?
Yeah, I seen it too, bro.
Akita.
Colo block.
Akita, do your copy.
What am I supposed? How am I to avoid it? Oh, okay, okay. Oh my God! Jeez Louise. Yo, will you calm down, please? Okay, we damaged that one component. Oh, nice. Man, that thing actually caused me to sweat a little bit. I guess we'll have a round 2 sometime in the near future, because we did not defeat it, unfortunately. As much as I would have liked to. Yo, I'm packing heat right now. I'm doing some major damage. When we encounter each other again, I'll be like a boss. But maybe not so much.
Fucking damn it. Fuck.
All right, hopefully we can finish it this time.
Die, you son of an ass.
Son of an ass. What the heck?
Akita. Akita.
Let me grab my stuff. Oh no, I lost everything. Maybe not everything, but I'm losing stuff. I can't get to it. There we go. Trying to hold on to that at least. Eat on that. Hopefully we don't have to face that thing again.
Mines.
I hope you die in there, Coss.
Oh wow, how harsh. Yo, I might die in here seriously. Yo, come here. I want that back. Oh my God, they are so destroying me. Come back, orb, come back. Thank you. All right, let me try to step my game up. Oh, no. Like I said, try to step my game up. There was no guarantee that I was going to improve. We need all of this. Rather get that than the points tokens. Let's get this thing open. I have a little bit of that slowdown effect right now I can use, but I'll save it. I made the mistake of wasting that. Oh no, I lost everything. Oh man, that was scary. Don't like losing my items like that. Thank God for checkpoints.
Piri, where are you, Piri? Ah, I see your watchdog's awake.
That's a big watchdog. You ready to dance, man? See, that's why I saved that. Because all I have to do is... Alright. Oh. Okay, when those things explode, you... Oh no. It's a pretty interesting mechanic this thing has. Got it. Like how those missiles, once they explode, those things come out of it, and they kind of have... Oh, I stopped pressing buttons for a second. Can't do that. Gotta keep your finger on the trigger. Is this like the grand finale? Oh, oh, oh. Jesus, this thing. Oh, dude. I have the feeling I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I didn't know if I was doing any damage to it. I almost felt like I was supposed to make those things follow me and hit it. I lost some upgrades, man. I hate losing upgrades. I hate that with a passion. What in the world? I do not have time for your shenanigans, man.
Regis Peary, 8th Barracks, Block 2. I hope my intel is correct. You'd better be in here. I don't feel like killing any innocent people today. Not that anyone in Bokumono could even be considered innocent, hidden away so deep in the devil's ass.
I love the dialogue in this game.
I'll pay you double, you piece of shit.
Regis Peary was the gunner of the Cobalt King, 5th in a staff of 7. He wasn't my son's killer, but my revenge caught him up, as it did all other members of that damn crew. It took me circles to find him. The Empire cast him into Bokumono for rape. And for all anyone cared, he could have rotted there forever. The girl he raped was an Inky named Miriam Magusa, but her racial handicap was a well-kept secret. Should it ever come to light, she'd end up in a dirty, forgotten labor camp like the rest. So far, she's dodged suspicion. Imperialists are too half-witted to look beneath the surface. She was young and tough, but more important for my purposes, she was a pilot who could be politically compromised. I needed her to help me pay that bastard back for the death of my son. Peary wormed his way into her body. I did the same with her soul. I threatened her with exposure, so she stuck by me.
You can change pilots. I didn't know that. God, this game is something to behold. It's a pretty beautiful title, honestly.
You've got to alert the entire defense net.
And then? Will you leave me be? Koff, will you let me go?
We'll see, my dear.
So now I get why she was like, I hope you die down there. Because he's basically threatening to expose her, and that's the only reason she's helping us. Makes sense now. Like, the man's harsh. I mean, come on now, dog. The woman was raped, and now you're like holding something over her head on top of that because you on some payback type stuff. Man, I like these upgrades. Look, you can see the guy right here fishing. I don't know if that's a good spot, but it's nice to see someone there fishing. A mega battleship, huh? Let's see how mega you are. Ah, you wasn't nothing special. Oh, now you on the other hand, this is totally different.
I see the rig. Lots of aerial defense.
I'm coming now, baby. Ease it in.
Oh, we got some little backup support here. That's pretty cool. Those little backup ships are messing with my vision. Hard to keep up with my ship when you got those additionals right there.
I hope you die in there, Cost.
I feel like that's gonna be an ongoing theme. She's gonna keep saying she hopes I die. But if you're her, you do.
I'm in the service tunnel.
There's a shark in the background. We gotta avoid these mines. Oh, shoot. That's like everything that I want. I had to get it. It was a must. It's so hard to hold on to things. Like, you can dodge a lot, but when you get hit, you got that sense of urgency. Like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Trying to grab those tokens to restore those upgrades. They got a whole little underground city down here. Or under, it's like Atlantis, honestly, because this is underneath the ocean. I believe. I don't know.
Hang back.
We may not be underwater anymore. I think we are still underwater.
Thanks.
No, it's maybe just like some cavern. Yeah, because these are like subterranean. Aw, that sucks. And I still got it all back. And some, if I can get that. Yes, sir. I had to use a lot of something that I didn't want to use. My slowdown. I just got some back though, so that's all good. I just keep my finger on the firing button. I just don't take it off, because I don't know where they're gonna come from or when they're gonna pop up.
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm. Wait. Damn, it's a sentinel. How to sneak up on me?
Yeah, this was like a cavern. Got another boss.
Ito, get the hell out of there as fast as you can. Ito! The Rock, what happened?
There's a huge storm over there. Communications are shut.
The Rock, the passage is clear. Guide the carrier through. I'll keep the guard train busy. Get that can docked.
Oh, that smoke, man. That smoke is making it really hard to see.
Dryad, it's Duroc. Carrier in place. I repeat, carrier is in place. Sergeant says we'll need at least 200 nears since we still have no clue what we're even looking for.
Do it!
What next? What next? I got too much firing power. Entirely too much. This is a long boss battle. We got to take out so many parts of this thing. Oh my God. Jesus. That was crazy.
It's Duroc. We're packed. I repeat, we're packed. Heading for the surface now.
Nicely done.
Yo, that was intense.
We didn't lose a single person during the Manita operation, but we lost an entire civilization. The scientific data and documents we found there were horrific, beyond what we could imagine. The Imperials, hoping to develop technology that could control time, burned out or otherwise destroyed all their Enki captive sensory organs in order to make them more docile and easier to handle. These deaf, blind, nerveless creatures are indistinct from the worms in the Manita caves. Except for their dreams, that is. The only thing that keeps them from simply expiring is their occasional remembrance of life, inspired, of course, by a fear of death. The project could be described as a nation living in fear, serving as slaves to a planet. There's no technology that can fix what's been done to them. There is no way to right this wrong. Even if we free our people, we cannot give them back their lives. It's over for the Yankees.
All right, let's see what Chapter 2 has to offer.
Past and future. These concepts don't have much meaning for people who can easily visit both. Still, one can live an entire lifetime without ever looking back or forward. Ultimately, it is only the present and ourselves, our own happiness and comfort, that we take into account. Where can this pride of self go? And what shall we become without descendants, or without being able to pay respect to the trials and beliefs of our ancestors? We may be citizens of the world and advocate interplanetary peace and community, yet our ancestors shed their blood for flags and totems, and their families made up a close-knit tribe, a nation. Language and land kept them together. But this too may fade. The entire universe is composed of units and subunits. Tissue is made of cells and cells of atoms. This is the essence of nature, the same nature that made a mockery of me. It was my fate to be childless. The flame that burns brightest burns quickest, and with a future denied me, this is how I chose to live my life. I had hoped the raid of the Iborg factory in the Cardinal Canyon would let me burn as bright as the stars.
This place looks sick, and it's probably going to be very deadly.
Rock. Aerial defense is minimal. I'll begin infiltration momentarily.
Copy that, Drac. You should be able to open the gate by eliminating the sentry guns.
Thanks, Linda. First charge out.
All right, let's get rid of this. Well, these sentry guns real quick so we can proceed forward. And we're in. I can't emphasize enough how impressive this game looks visually. Oh man. Try to knock these out fast. Yes, I'll power up. Much needed. Another power up. I'm wasting a lot of my slowdown on these, which is understandable. I'd rather use that than use my power weapon, or my secondary, my super weapon, I shall say. Oh man, they are bringing the heat. So much stuff flying at me at once. It's kind of hard to keep up. I think I'm doing okay though, overall. There we go.
I passed security, and I'm inside the plant.
Perfect. You'll be coming to a junction soon. You'll have to follow the path of the raw material transporter. You've got to hide in the supplies.
You want me to fly inside the raw material, of all things?
Yes, and do it fast. Be careful.
All right, let's try to do this. Yo. Oh. Oh, I wanted to go back so freaking badly. I lost one of my upgrades, but oh well, such is life. We gotta make the best of it. We made it. Man, I hate that I lost something. But overall, I think I did pretty good.
I made it through. Third, fourth, and fifth charges out.
Yo, it's a giant mechanical spider. Always go for the head. Always. I don't have any power-ups. I just realized that. I don't think I have anything. What in the world? Did you just charge me? Get out of here. Oh, wait. I thought it was going to die after that. I was wrong. Oh, is it laying? Oh, it's laying out eggs. Really? Look, they look like Metroids. Yo, am I supposed to just keep fighting a little? Okay, there we go. That took a while. All right, let's see what they have in store for us now. This place is looking real lush. Gotta hand it to them. The visuals in this game are impressive. I really do like what I'm seeing here. It is yet to disappoint so far.
Let's see what you can do.
All right, let's try to rack up on stuff if we can. Did I miss something? I believe I did. Too busy dodging. That tends to happen. Try to build up my stuff as much as possible. I don't like how they're attacking me from the back. That's actually somewhat annoying. But they gotta throw everything they can, I suppose. And they are definitely doing that. But I am surviving, so guess I can't complain too much. What now? Oh, shoot. They tried to hit me with a wrecking ball. If that wasn't the most dirtiest thing ever. That was super dirty. Give me some time. Give me some time. All I need is a little bit more. And now they're shooting. You cheap computer. Get out of here. Oh. Oh. The shakes, the shimmies. Get out of here. Give me that. All right, so far, so good. Yo, that wrecking ball has to go. Seriously. It's annoying. Ah, so you're the swinger. This machine has a wrecking ball for an arm. We got to take that out. Yo, we got to make sure we take that out. All right, let's go. Whew, I almost lost all my stuff. I got it back quick. Well, I said almost. I actually did lose it all. I got too much stuff to be losing. Time is of the essence. I don't even know how much time I have left now. I took some damage. All right, let's see if we can't knock this part out fast. It seems like this is one of those boss fights. Yeah, it's one of those boss fights, I think, where you go through, well, all of them are like that on here, where you go through phases as you work around the enemy. I stopped talking for a minute because I was scared. I had to pick up where I left off. All right, so now we're at the head. Oh, no fair, no fair, no fair. Too many tricks. We have a few too. Just a few. I've been saving that. Hopefully, I'll be able to finish it off. Come on. You gotta die sooner or later. Hopefully sooner than later. I have under 10 seconds. Oh, this is it. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I did it in the nick of time. Lay down and stay down.
I got the Garai on the Little Moon. The sons and daughters of this lazy, simple nation support their slovenly way of life with their constitutional right to hold and trade military-grade robotics. Why I bought a Garai is simple. It's top of the line and the pride of the Empire. I found pleasure in the irony. Perhaps it's of greater interest why I tested it in the Cardinal Canyon, 34 circles before the factory that builds this model was even constructed. Amusing though that may be, that's not why I came. Memories guided me. Memories of my son. He was just a child when we came here to hunt. It was a perfect place for a boy adventurer, thoroughly exotic. If it rained steaming, acrid heat. But our hunt was looked over by brilliant sunlight. A psychiatrist would easily arrive at a diagnosis. I tested the freshly purchased Garai at that very time, in this very place, because I wished to punish the Empire the very moment it stuck its toe into my paradise. The psychiatrist would be right. If only I had spent more time with my son. Maybe, if I still could, my heart would find peace. The Cardinal Canyon is a sacred place to me.
This is amazing.
Smugger. They suck up cloud matter and extract the splendium from the atmosphere.
This is amazing. Not gonna lie.
See one closer up?
Yes, but be careful, son. And be quick. They probably have some kind of defense mechanism.
Awesome. This thing is badass.
I'll be waiting for you on the ground with my new friends, the angry insects.
All right, let's get to it. We got work to do. I like that I'm getting better as far as like being able to evade without slowdown. But I still use the slowdown in clutch situations, like I'm trying to catch things like the tokens.
Your own weapons.
Trying to get these gold coins so I can get a higher score. That's what it's all about. Oh, I see you. I definitely have to use slowdown on that. Yo, I am not trying to lose all of those goods. I bet we end up fighting some type of like beast or wasp. I think they're like wasp or something. Whatever they are, some type of insect, I'm sure, is gonna be the boss. I say we got through there pretty well.
There's the trail of the label. You see?
Yeah, I see it.
Got to exercise a little caution here. They just baited me. It worked. Oh, if I can get all of them, or at least most of them. You know what? I'm getting most of that stuff back. I gotta stop losing it. Oh, man. Oh, they put me in a bad situation. Screw you, game. Screw you. Like, that was so intentional to just screw the player. Just screw the player. Oh, my God. And then it's going to be a boss fight. You know it's going to be a boss fight.
Getting close. I can feel it. Dad! I've got to make an emergency landing in the next clearing. My valve system is smashed to pieces. Come on. This is too big for one of us to take on alone, and it doesn't seem happy to have been disturbed.
Okay, this is insane. Like, this is probably one of the worst bosses I've faced in this game. Based on the sheer onslaught of stuff it's just throwing at me. Oh yeah, this thing's taking all time off the clock. You have to wait for times to attack it. That I'm not a fan of. Come on.
Do you hear me, son?
Yes.
Get out of there.
He's wounded. I can get him.
Don't like that. Come here. I need to get rid of it. If I can. If I can. Don't know if I can get rid of that. Oh, you have to attack it when it separates from it. There we go.
Smash you good.
I think you're being reckless, son. Like, I think you're being really reckless. But we should have it.
Got him, Dad. I got him. I killed the label.
Luckily.
Congratulations, my boy.
That was a close call. They took all my upgrades. Screwed me over before the boss battle. It was well designed, but somehow I managed to survive.
Charge 6 out. I've reached the inner ring.
So this game spares you no mercy, does it? Like the level of stuff that they throw at you is in freaking insane. Not going to lie, it is crazy. It's all about the time though. As long as we keep adding to that clock, we will be all right. Oh, we're at a boss already. Oh, I thought it was a boss. It may actually still be a boss. It's just weird. I think it is a boss. It is. This has a boss meter that I just now noticed, surprisingly. I gotta get those. Boy, oh boy.
Duroc, get out of there immediately! Charge 6 went off early. The north wing is destroyed.
There's nothing to be done about it, Dryad. It's no good. Seems I'm stuck.
Oh no, you're gonna be.
Duroc, there must be some
gonna be
sort of
melted.
outlet on the ceiling somewhere.
It's no use. I checked the book. Today's my day. This was it. I'm going to detonate the charges.
R.I.P. Daruk.
No! Damn it, Duroc!
She was a real one. She was a real one.
A gem among the stones. This is how she thought of herself and how she lived her life. We envied her for it and we hated her for it. But she fought for our cause, so we put up with her constant personal insults, her relentless pride, and her pretension. Duroc, the last Anki aristocrat, died that day at the Cardinal Canyon, her body encased in molten metal. But at that moment, we finally recognized the worth she always claimed to possess. Was she a hero? The old world died along with her. That was the world that still had heroes to give. We're a defeated band of war survivors. We would be afforded no heroes, alive or dead. The winners write the history books, and that is not our privilege. We will eternally be sinners and criminals. This is not what Duroc deserved. She hoped to leave a loftier legacy. At the very least, she left an indelible mark on me. It was she who made me realize that we can gain no satisfaction from being the hunters, and certainly not from being the hunted. If we cannot become heroes, we must become demons. Demons of a timeless world, nightmares of the Lael Empire.
Chapter 3.
The plan was a mad and desperately complex one. Return to the day of the bombing, reach the city as it falls under siege, take over the Inky aerial defense tower, then strike the bombing squad so severely that they had no hope of dropping their deadly cargo. This would be a mighty feat for a well-organized army, let alone a small group of 3. There's the Greybeard seeking revenge, the wavering lady who'd rather stab a knife in his back, and an A-bot. I would seriously question the sanity of the man who conceived such an operation, if that man were not myself. The A-bot was the key. Only a Gorize capable of aiming with such accuracy, and only a programmed bucket of bolts and a blackmailed skirt could be convinced to venture into that hell in the first place. I've sent them there to change the history of our entire world, all in the hope of saving one single man.
I'm 600 units behind you. Keep in
That
the
was
gas constant
dope.
until
I
target
like that
reached. Coordinates
transition.
synchronized.
All right, let's go. Looks like Sparta. Oh, a boss already? Oh man, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that closely. Oh no, I lost things being greedy. Come on. Did I get them back? I think they give them back. I don't know. I did get them back. I think they like attract to you, like after you like survive an onslaught or something. This is a nice location. It's like some mixture. Like, I want to almost say it's like a steampunk kind of look, like an ancient Greece. Oh yeah, we are raising hell. You cowards and your back attacks. Oh yeah, we are building up that slowdown. Some nice. I like how as long as you have it, you can use it without having to worry about like some cooldown. Oh man, feels good to be fully loaded. I think I'm like one off. I'll be maxed out here in just a sec. I get one more red token. Oh, that's the boss. Don't look like a friendly guy. Here he comes. Just did a Hulk jump. A Cyclops. Oh. I do not like how this thing... I used all my stuff there. That's okay. Oh my God, this thing is freaking vicious. It knocked all my time out. Yo, that was crazy. Let's run that back. We gotta run that back. I'll take that. I will take that. As if I had a choice, right? Trying to see where we attack next. There it is. You tried to grab me. You tried to grab me. We ain't going for that. Get out of here. Yo, I used to continue. That was the first. It is what it is.
God damn. God damn it.
That is horrible. That is horrible. If I gotta dodge a train the whole time, this is gonna be bad business. Gotta face these enemies and dodge a train. At least that's what I'm assuming. We'll find out in due time. We probably have to fight a train. I bet we have to fight like some mechanical train. That's actually gonna be kind of epic.
Saved message addressed to Akita Driad. Distance to target is 350, and the diversion operation has so far been successful. At the top of the hill will trigger a full-scale Imperial military alert.
So all of this is going on and there are people actually down there.
Well.
You would think they would be running, but no, they're just casually carrying on as if nothing's happening. It's just like that guy earlier in the game that was fishing, and I'm like, bro, you like picked a fine spot to fish. It's a celebration going on. I'm wrecking their city. I was gonna say, is it gonna be like some hot air balloon? I would have been pretty close. It's an airship. All right, so you're sending attacks from the background that I'm gonna have to dodge when they make it to me. Not a fan of that, but what can I do about it? Make sure. Just trying to not get hit by any of them. Take out this stuff quickly as possible. Only use one special, so that is good. Trying to hold on to my stuff. Just throwing this barrage of attacks at me. I don't have any more. Well, I have a little bit of slowdown left. Not a lot. Oh, I'm in the midst of that. I took that full on. It was very foolish. Very foolish. But I won.
One man's virtue is another man's sin. Inkies are monogamous, which is widely known as a primary cause of jealousy and sexual frustration. In the Empire, citizens of over 60 circles end their lives through ritual suicide. They do this with dignity in order to make space for the new generations, bursting with strength. This is an act for which they are greatly admired. Other nations live together with their foul-smelling elderly, who waddle about in need of constant care, who cling to their families like leeches until their natural end. The Empire seeks to free these people from themselves, abolish their pagan customs, and bring freedom of spirit and the power of democracy to these savage lands. But just as I say, feast for one means famine for another. People of the Empire uphold their freedom through a complex rule system. They embrace freedom as a concept and in name. But true individual freedom would be considered a slap in the face of community. If I can keep 2 irons in one fire, I may be able to succeed. While Miriam and the Garai are trying to save my son in the past, I've been preparing for my revenge in the future. The last living member of the Cobalt King crew, Zach Gully, the co-pilot. You were so keen to carry out your orders that you saw fit to put a bullet in my son's head. Today, you'll get what you deserve.
Oh man, I like how he's so hell-bent on killing that guy for following his orders. Can't blame him.
Got you, miserable old. There's no escape.
You guys got nothing coming. Not another train. Not another train. Oh, are they in the background shooting? I believe they are. Or something's breaking. I just didn't see it until it was too late. I think that was like some type of shatter shot. Oh, we got to this thing fast. It's interesting how some of the bosses... Oh, we hit them with the nuke. Or at least it seemed like it. That was like a megaton blast. I don't even think they were ready for it. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't even know I had it. But it was a pleasant surprise. Oh no, we're not trying to lose all that stuff, man. Ah, that was a waste. I used another one thinking that I needed to.
Wanna play hide and seek?
Okay, it is what it is. Watch all the stuff that blows up behind you. All right, I got a bunch of sub weapons I can use now. Come on. Yeah, I needed to take that out quick. The game's giving me just what I need. Oh no. Gonna make me dodge and fight. Classic retro stuff. Oh man, that was so unnerving. I think I did quite well.
Nice little toy you've got there, but nothing can save your ass now.
Yeah, if I come this far, bro, trust and believe, I'm gonna fit. Oh my. Yo, this thing is super trippy. So we're just trying to get, I think, to the core. We're trying to get to the core. Yo, does that stop? Or we have to just wait for it to turn? That's crazy. That is crazy. Yo, how dare they do this to me? Ah, I did it. That was insane.
No match for it. What the hell?
Oh no!
Dad?
Gara, I'm still 600 units behind you. I've got to reduce the gap between us. The front lines are closing up too fast.
I like this widespread. All right, so this is the boss. Get out of here. That was pretty insane. Of course, that wasn't all of it. There has to be more. There's always more. Yes, last ditch effort. Nice. I didn't think I was gonna get it right there.
The tower's ground defense has been eliminated. You're up. Good luck, poor bastard. The tower is yours. Tell Cos if you ever see him again to forget about me once and for all. As far as I'm concerned, I've paid him thrice for it. If he says otherwise, then he can go to hell where he belongs.
It just nuked it.
I, all on my own, managed to commit the two greatest blunders in the history of Imperial intelligence. First, I had my name switched with that of the treasonous pilot of the Cobalt King in the report on the Battle of Mirage Mountain. Central Intelligence believed my work would be easier to accomplish if our enemies presumed me dead. This was a mistake, knowing my father. But at the time, I had no idea he would spin such an elaborate web of revenge.
Wow, the plot
I made my second
thickens.
mistake when the order came down to find out who'd been methodically erasing every surviving member of the Cobalt King's crew. We set up a trap, and I took the place of Zach Gully, the long-dead co-pilot. The very man who in reports had supposedly killed me.
This is crazy.
I volunteered to do the job, hoping to end the killing spree. After all, if the murderer knew of the forgery, he might lump me in with the same lot. I wanted to face him head on, not get stabbed in the back. We faced each other indeed, and I killed my own father as he attempted to avenge my death. These mistakes are unforgivable. All I can do is live with them.
Holy crap. This game just did a 180 on us. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe what happened, man. That was a shocker. They did a 180.
They say wisdom comes with age. As I get older, I've begun to feel the opposite is true. It's not that I know less, per se, although the pace at which I learn is certainly slowing. It's more that, as a child, I saw more and experienced more. Everything was new. I reveled in tastes, colors prickled my senses. All sensory input made me feel richer. As I grew older, my world narrowed. Precise moods that I used to know in the past, I couldn't even begin to recall now. What brought me to this point? I don't know. I can no longer feel the purpose, the object, the sensation. Back then it was the journey that amazed me. Today, I'm pleased enough by simple arrivals. And I have arrived. This is Siriad, the home of the project, the floating fortress. Our story will end here.
Well, this is it, everyone. I hope you guys are ready. Everything's about to come full circle. I'm still shocked by the reveal of the previous chapter. And now we know the son was alive all this time, living under another alias. Well, he took on the identity of the person who supposedly killed him. That was nuts.
Whatever the Empire is up to, we will do everything in our power to try and prevent it. If all goes well, Linthas should be working to distract the Empire during their victory parade. We will make our stand. There are only two of us now. All other Yankees are dead, or slaves of the project. We cannot save them. There's simply nothing to be done. The book does not have our names written. Either both of us die, or whatever may be. Recording pause.
It's all or nothing. No guts, no glory.
Code Red D. Movement in Central Corridor.
So I guess this is it. It's just going to be one epic boss battle, maybe? Guess we're about to find out if this is really it. Man, this thing has some crazy movements. Bring it. Oh, this is nuts. Can't say I expected anything less. I need to get that. Yo, it is so much freaking stuff happening. Yikes. No. Oh man, it's almost dead, almost. But almost ain't good enough. Man, it's doing some crazy movements, man. I'm in so much fear right now.
Code Red F. Emergency shutdown. Life functions have ceased in all blocks.
Now what? Yo. I survived that.
How stable can history be when you can travel through time? The only thing you can count on is the state of the present moment, the status quo. According to the current state of things, on the day I killed my father, the terrorist in our registry, under the name of Akita Dryad, extinguished her own nation and vanished into time without a trace. So perfectly without a trace, one could presume she landed somewhere past the time continuum. I have no hope of ever saving my father, and the only one I could hope to seek revenge upon would be myself. All I'm left with is a sour irony. Dryad would perhaps tell the story with greater indifference than I do. It took me a long time to notice it. Her time and trials are not yet over, but she certainly paid her dues for her country. The sensors on Siriad recorded an intrusion of 2 foreign beings that day. Deep analysis of the sequence of events that caused her to obliterate her people has become a matter of imperial interest, since the key to Lael's power and riches lies with the project. But that's a different story for another time.
And that's all she wrote. This game was very impressive, short and sweet. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I hope you all did as well. I'm kind of like blown away by the quality of this. Like it was really impressive, really impressive. But that's it. Our story has come to an end. I believe there are multiple endings, or at least it alluded to the fact that there could be some other possibilities, seeing as this game deals with time travel. So I don't know, maybe I'll check it out again, but I hope you guys enjoyed this initial playthrough. It was quite a ride, and if you guys did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Please sub to the channel if you have not already done so, and turn on that notification bell, because as you all know, I have more Nintendo and Nindies titles on the way. So stay tuned. I will return with more walkthroughs, I promise. Until next time, you guys stay safe out there. Peace out.